Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Johnson versus Davis.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Mrs. Johnson, you and your husband have been together for 5 years. You are in court to save your marriage by proving to the defendant that your husband is not the biological father of her 13-month-old twins, Christian and Christiana.
Yes, Your
Is that
Honor.
correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Davis, you contend that you had a sexual relationship with the plaintiff's husband and say that led to your pregnancy and birth of your twins. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Johnson, you say you are Mr. Johnson's mother and you contacted the court hoping to bring closure to this ongoing DNA drama. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Johnson, explain to me, why are you so desperate for these results?
I just want to prove it so we can move on with our life. I want Ms. Davis out of our lives for good. It's bringing problems with us and with me and my mother-in-law.
And so how is this affecting your marriage, Mr. Johnson?
I just feel like we'll have a lot more closure if I go ahead and find out if they're mine or not.
So you admit you're a married man and you're torn between 2 women now.
Basically, but now I'm not gonna say now because me and Ms. Davis don't have any more dealings.
But she's still wreaking havoc on your relationship.
I'm not gonna necessarily say that, but
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say, being that I don't know for sure if the kids are mine, yeah, that's causing havoc. Because my wife is not gonna get any rest at all if she got to wonder if I got other kids outside of us.
And who's responsible for that?
Me, I take full
Say
responsibility.
something then.
I'm a
That's what
grown
I'm
man.
talking about. Let's
grown
say
man.
something. Let's tell the truth. So the bottom line is you potentially have children outside your marriage.
Yeah.
One minute they're his, then the next minute they're not. When we're together, we're doing good. He'll go off with Ms. Davis to spend time with those kids.
And so you're saying that Ms. Davis says 1 minute they're his and 1 minute...
Yes, sure.
Are you switching up, Ms. Davis?
No, ma'am. I'm sure not.
So tell me about your relationship with Mr. Johnson.
Somebody introduced me to him.
Okay.
So we was together for a little while, you know what I'm saying?
Did you know he was in a relationship with Ms. Johnson?
No, not really until like a couple years, probably like a year or so. I seen the little married pictures on Facebook or whatever. So I was like, so when this come about, you know?
Did you confront him about, are you married?
No, I ain't confronting him. You know, I asked him about it because it ain't my concern because you ain't my man, you know?
And so what did he say?
I want to be with you and, you know, we'll get the papers and we can go from there. I got the papers, okay?
Oh, you told him to get the papers as in divorce papers?
Yeah.
And if he really wanted to be with you, then you would let him be with you?
Yeah, we can go for there, you know, talk about it, whatever. But see, it's another lady involved too. Oh! Yeah. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, since she's not in court, we'll just leave that one alone.
Yeah.
We got enough to deal with in here.
Yeah.
Mr. Johnson's married to his wife. Mm-hmm. But you find out you're pregnant. When you find out you're pregnant, do you tell him?
Well, you know, not really. No, I told his mama, you know, I still have a relationship with his mama. You know, I talk to his mama all the time.
So you told his mother?
Yeah.
I'm pregnant.
But I said I don't think they his.
You said you don't think they're his?
You're right.
Okay. Ms. Johnson, how did you find out your husband potentially had another woman pregnant?
I actually seen her. We went to the same doctor's office.
What?
Yes, she want to be the wife. She will never be the wife. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, hold on. Take me back to the... Wait, I want to go back to the same doctor part. You're talking about OBGYN doctor, baby delivering doctor?
The baby doctor.
So you both were pregnant at the same time?
We were pregnant at the same time.
Yeah. All of us. It's the other women too. All of us. Yes.
Our babies might be
like
7 weeks apart.
Did you know that she potentially was pregnant by your husband?
No, I didn't even know they had any dealings when I was pregnant.
Your Honor, at the time, nobody knew that she was possibly pregnant by me.
No, never.
It's like Miss Davis never came out and told anybody that she was pregnant by me.
Because she said she suppressed it, but she told your mother.
Yes,
yeah, it was a
she also
possibility.
told her
Mom?
no before.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
So it sounds like Miss Davis confided in you.
I heard that the twins might be my grands, so I asked Miss Davis were they my grands, and she said no, ma'am. I think after she had them, I asked her again, and I said, well, bring them back so I can see them. And she brought them to my house. I think they were maybe 4 or 5 months. And I looked at them, and I said, well, this one looks like his son. And I said, so you sure that's something that you don't need to tell me? And she just smiled, like she's doing now, and she said, talk to your son. And she said, I'll give him a test if he want it. And that's when she basically confirmed for me that he could possibly be the father.
We got married, we will be married 1 year in June 11th. Me and my husband met 5 years ago. I was the very first girl that he met. So I'm the very first one. So they always tell my mother-in-law, like, I knew him first. No, I knew him first. Me and him been rocking years. I'm not going nowhere. No matter whatever we go through, he always tell me, I even asked my husband, do he want a divorce? No, I'm not leaving you for nobody. She wanted to play the wife role. She even asked my mother-in-law, can you go to her house and get BJ clothes? Never was gonna happen. The day that another woman come to my house for my husband's clothes, that would be the day. He's not going anywhere. I'm not going nowhere.
Excuse me, Your Honor, he told me to go get his clothes.
It don't matter who he's with.
Don't do that,
baby.
baby.
Now, I'm not going nowhere, so.
It don't matter. I don't care about
wait a minute, Ms.
You the
Davis.
one looking stupid, not me, baby.
Wait a minute.
I'm not looking stupid. I'm the wife, baby. You the one who's going back and forth
No,
with
baby,
BJ.
because I didn't
Hold on.
I didn't
I'm not
bend
going
over with,
nowhere.
honey.
Not going nowhere.
Ladies.
To go somewhere.
Ms. Davis, were you saying that Mr. Johnson was texting you just
Not too long ago. I
My
want to come
husband don't have a
home
phone.
and this and that.
saying, I want to come home?
Yeah.
How long ago
I want to
was
come
that?
home. Like a month ago. Like
My
a month
husband don't have a
ago.
phone.
Like a month
I
ago.
got
Oh,
his
you
phone.
just went with the other lady.
I didn't even have a phone.
Like a month
He don't
ago.
have a
Before you
phone.
just went with the other lady.
It wasn't a month ago.
Yes, it was.
It been way more than a month ago. I'd say maybe at least 3 months ago when she heard from me.
What you say? Yeah.
We ain't gonna never
So,
agree on that.
Ms. Davis, you do admit, though, I mean, Ms. Johnson has testified to this, and you said, too, because of your denial. You admit that initially you told Mr. Johnson and his mother these are not his children.
Yeah.
And so you now believe the twins are his children.
Well, one of them, because they fraternal, they was in different sex.
Okay, so they're fraternal twins,
Yes.
and you believe
The
one...
girl twin, because my ex, I had an ex at the time.
So you believe the girl twin is Mr. Johnson's biological daughter?
Yes.
Why do you believe that?
Because like I was saying, like all the girls that he got, they all favor. Like got face features, hair, everything.
Your little girl favors his other children.
Yes, ma'am.
So you basically submitted these pictures to the court. This is Ms. Johnson's daughter, and this is your daughter, Ms. Davis, your daughter on the right. And you believe you see similarities.
Yeah. Look at the cheekbones, look at the nose, the eyes, the hair, definitely.
Mr. Johnson, when you look at the picture, do you see the similarities?
Other than the ones she pointed out, no.
So you don't really feel like these are compelling similarities?
No, I don't never go by no pictures.
How about you, Grandma? When you look at these pictures, Ms. Johnson, do you see similarities?
With me, I'm seeing the similarity between his son and her son.
You do?
Between his older son.
You see similarity between the boys?
Yes. Yes.
This is a photo of Mr. Johnson, and then this is a photo of Christian, Ms. Davis's little boy. Ms. Davis, I want to ask you, so since you believe Mr. Johnson fathered your girl twin, who do you believe fathered your boy twin?
My ex.
Your ex?
My ex, yes, Your Honor.
So does that mean you had sex with both gentlemen?
I probably had sex with him that night. I probably later on a couple of days, probably had sex with the ex.
Okay. So, Mr. Johnson, have you met the twins?
Yes, Your Honor. I met them multiple times. I've actually spent time with them.
You have?
Yes.
When you spend time with them, do you feel connected to them? Do you feel
like even Ms. Davis can tell you, me and the little girl bond, but the little boy, me and him don't have too much dealings.
So this is the first time, actually, this court has heard a case where twins could potentially have two different biological fathers. And we wanted to further understand this matter. So, Mrs. Johnson, I'm going to ask you to step down, please. You can step over to the podium next to your son and your daughter-in-law. And at this point, the court would like to call Dr. Jackie, an OBGYN, who appears on Bravo's Married to Medicine. Jerome, will you please escort Dr. Jackie in?
Yes. I'll have you come up right here to the witness stand next to the judge.
Okay.
Judge.
Hello, Dr. Jackie.
Hi, Judge.
Thank you for joining us. Dr. Jackie, we are here discussing the paternity matter related to beautiful twins, Christian and Christiana. Mm-hmm. And their mother, Ms. Davis, says she believes that the twins were fathered by two different men. And so I called upon you because this court wants further information. Can you explain?
Certainly. It is something in medicine we call superfecundation, or basically saying a female will ovulate more than one egg in that one ovulatory cycle. The egg typically lives about 12 to 24 hours, sometimes 48. However, sperm can last for 3 to 5 days. So should a female ovulate one or more eggs in that cycle, and she has one or more partners, certainly you can have a set of twins with two different fathers.
And Ms. Davis, you did testify. You were very honest about the fact that it is very possible that you slept with Mr. Johnson one day and then a couple days later also had sex with your ex.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So can you tell us what the odds are? What are we looking at here? Is this something that's close to a miracle, or is this something that is more common than we are informed about?
What they've found is, and there's a lot about genetics now, is there is actually a gene where it typically follows the maternal line, but there are some women who will have that gene where they either the hormone responds more, the egg responds more, or the hormone is more virulent.
Okay.
And you will release more than one egg at a time.
Is that the phrase you hear commonly referred to as twins running in a family?
Yes, exactly.
He got twin brothers.
Oh.
May have that gene, Judge.
So with that said, Ms. Davis, your thought is not so far-fetched. This courtroom is about not just helping people find their fathers, but helping us all understand the biology of this all. Well, I think we've heard enough testimony, and I don't know about you, but I am ready to get the results for these babies. Jerome? We have two sets of results. Mm-hmm. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Johnson versus Davis, when it comes to 1-year-old Christian Davis, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Johnson, you are not the father. I will say this, Ms. Davis, you said Christiana is the one you believed was his.
Yes, Your Honor.
So that result didn't surprise you.
Not at all.
All right. The next result reads as follows. In the case of Johnson versus Davis, when it comes to 1-year-old Christiana Davis, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Johnson, you are not the father.
I'm fine. I know now.
So you know.
Yes, ma'am.
And you say the father of both twins, then, it's your ex.
Yes.
But you say he is in the twins' life right now.
Yes.
I know you formed a bond with the children. You've talked about that, Mr. Johnson. How are you feeling in this moment?
I mean, not really like shocking to me, because I knew that it was a possibility that they wasn't.
You had prepared yourself.
Yes.
How do you feel, Ms. Johnson?
I mean, either way it go, you know, I'm still gonna be close, you know, with Senator because I knew her. But I'm glad that this issue has been resolved. That way it won't be any more drama between her and my daughter-in-law, because now she has the answers that she needed and everybody can just move on.
And now the truth is, it's up to your son. It's up to you, Mr. Johnson, to stop the behavior that causes this.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that? Because I don't want to see you in here again.
Yes, John.
We have counseling and resources for you all. I appreciate you so much for having the courage to come in this courtroom. And Dr. Jackie, I thank you for shining light on a very fascinating medical issue. I wish you all the very best. Court is adjourned.